Okay, so this is the second run with Dean Cottrell on the 20th of May. Pulling out of Citrus car park, turning right. Okay, so that was a nice clean exit, didn't have to put his foot down or anything, so it was clear and off we went. As we hit the 50 limit, see Dean's right up to speed very quickly, seeing the sign for the roundabout, he's in a good position, he's obviously starting to look down the road. Okay, you can see the roundabout, he's had a good look and he's straight across, no messing about this time, maintained his speed all the way, the road was clear and we are off, doing a nice steady 50 mile an hour. It's a dual carriageway, I'd be a little bit closer to the white line, but it's just in case any hidden side roads to the left. But that's a part, we're splitting hairs really. Right, the sign says there's a side road to the left. So again, right out onto the right hand side of the inside lane. And then back over to the left for the right hand bend so we can get a good view around, all nicely done. Positioning on this is absolutely excellent. Sign tells you another roundabout coming up, so yeah, hit down on the white line, good look over to the right, see what's happening on that roundabout as we swing in, one last look and it's all clear, off we go. Okay, maintain speed right on the outside so you get a good look round this bend and then kind of swing it around. We've got two-way traffic now, but positioning excellent. Oncoming traffic and he's in the middle of the lane, that's absolutely fine. Road sign tells us there's another road to our left. I'd prefer to get out near the white line, although there's oncoming traffic, so split the difference, that's absolutely fine. We'll pass the side road, back over to the left as the road bends round to the right. Okay, we get nicely moved over, we've got a few hazard again, road bends round to the right, we're moving to the left, there's an oncoming car, this is all absolutely great, this is what I want to see all the time, and on this run we're getting it. Okay, oncoming traffic well over to the left, plenty of clearance, that's fine. See the road bends off to the right again, I'll be well over to the left at this point. A little bit more, and the road sign says first one's a right-hander, got S-bends sweeping round to the right in the first instance, again oncoming traffic, so well over to the left for all these. You see this first bend coming up, more oncoming traffic, so well over to the left, so you get a good view round. Followed a nice line round there, see there's no oncoming traffic, so we can move over for the left-hand bend now. Road's nice and clear, so use as much of the lane as you like to get a good visibility. Oncoming traffic, keep well over. Yeah, nicely positioned for that left-hander. I prefer to be away from the curve unless we are going to be turning left. Now we're just onto some dual carriageway now, so tells that we've got roads to the left and the right, so just be a little bit cautious. So again, I'm usually pretty near the white line at this point unless I've got traffic that's going to pass me. Road to the right, just be aware, move over a little bit. Okay. You've got a car in front, he's maintaining the speed limit, so a nice safe following distance as you're doing, absolutely perfect. Road sign tells us there's a side road to the left, get over to the right a little bit, just increase your clearance. Can you see how I've done? That's it. Okay, a road to the right, we'll move over to the left a little bit. Okay, then out to the, so just watch out for the side road to the right. And we're into two-way traffic again. Okay. keep it quiet because there's not much to say. You're running great. Big vehicle well over to the left. Maximise the clearance in case anybody's thinking about having a look for an overtake. And we're back out to the white line again. Just so you get best view possible around this bend. Still in the 50 zone, he's maintaining 50, so staying a nice safe following distance. If you're maintaining 50 and all of a sudden you see the following distance closing up because he's slowed down, then think about an overtake. But while you're doing 50 and he's maintaining the gap, then just settle down and enjoy the cruise. Okay, we're a side road, so we would prefer to be a little bit further away from the left-hand edge for that. You've got a warning that we're just going into a hazardous area. You've got double whites. So I'd be right in the middle of this lane, oncoming traffic, move over a little bit. There's a park to the left, keep your eye out. So again, I'd be down the middle of the lane. That following position is absolutely fine. If you saw any oncoming traffic, then just move over to the middle of the lane or to the left-hand side of the lane if it was a big one. Okay, there's your park. Look out for the exit on a little bit further down the road, but there's nothing there, so we're fine. Oncoming traffic, middle of the lane, and we're off the bearing left. Okay, we're into a 30 zone. Nicely slowed down. The sign tells me the road bears to the left, but you've got oncoming traffic. Once we're just past that and these houses that are right near the white line, and we're going to be turning left. There we go. Just follow the road around to the right. It's all quite nice. Okay, into the de-restricted zone. National speed limit applies. Straight up, bang it into this bend and let's get cracking. Okay, I'm sort of almost on the white line for this left-hand bend. Okay, yeah, nicely moved over to the left for the right-hander. Bit by bit we're catching this car up in front. Oncoming traffic, so middle of the lane. This is your positioning for the whole of this run so far, absolutely spot on. Nicely over to the left for the right-hander. And round we go. Built-up areas and things, overtake opportunities are a little bit slim, but we do seem to be catching this guy whenever we go through some twisty bits. So whenever we hit a corner, start to think an overtake might be on, depending on what his kind of running speed is. Right, give way coming up, slow down. Now then, we're going to go left in. If that had been me, I'd been right behind that car. And as we hit the left hand, I might have been in a position to, as we pulled out of there, to pass him there. Missed, but never mind. You could have got him at that point. Did you see that? So yeah, once think when you come out of junctions, if it's clear, and you'll know it's reasonably clear because the guy in front went, while he's just kind of going up through his gears, you've got a chance to pull out and go. And there was an absolute pearler of an overtake there. That's what I call the sitting duck overtake. Missed, but never mind. Right, back down to 30. Just cruise. Hazards left and right, so middle of the lane, and you're doing fine. Yeah. Good choice of the inside for the sleeping placement because of the oncoming traffic. This is all good. Like I say, you've got drives to your left, you've got parked cars on the right, you've got the occasional oncoming car, so you're managing to balance the hazards really nicely here. You've got your timing absolutely bang on. Okay, side road to your left, so come out to the right a little bit. Got an oncoming, so we're right in the middle. What's this sign say? Umbike bridge coming up. Okay, we'll pass the sleeping policeman again. Round the bend, national speed limit applies, check your mirrors and go. To be fair to the car in front, he's not bad at maintaining a good speed. And again, your following distance is absolutely great. Moving over for the drive to the left, right then. So we've got S-bends coming up. We've got a side road on our right. I think I'd probably hit about the middle of the lane until we just get past it, like we are doing it, and then I'm coming out to the white line. Look round the corner, back over to the left-hand side for the right-hand bend coming up. What's this? Is this car slowing down the corners? Nope, he's doing quite well at the minute. Got cyclist, kind of well out for him. Nothing oncoming just yet. Back over. Okay, so here in the following position, looking for a potential overtake, and nicely executed. I'm looking for it, but I'm holding back because of the side roads, and after the side road I go. You'll see that just in a good position, but just held back till it was clear of the side roads, and then I took that overtake. There was nothing wrong with your overtake, you got it done before the side roads were over. Nice positioning as the road sweeps left and right, and we're catching the next load of traffic up. Well balanced for the oncoming traffic now. What's this sign saying? Road bears to the left, we're keeping to the right then, so we can see, get best view around it. And back over to the left so we can see around the right. And now these cars are slowing down from these corners as we've just gone into a 30 limit. So yeah, whenever you're in a 30, it's usually because you've got stuff left, right and centre. The middle of the lane is usually the best place to be. That was nicely just eased out a bit so you get a better view around that corner. Again, yeah, because you've got side roads and driveways. I'm just running down the middle of this lane. Your positioning's spot on, really. There's no errors or criticism I've got here at all. I wouldn't have been quite so close to that side road, but there was no major problem. See, I'm just running down the middle of the lane. It's a fairly good balance. Right. It's a slightly awkward junction. This one. It's a left, then a right. Give way to traffic passing by. Done. Wait for this car and time to perfection. Brilliant. Okay. So let's work our way through this 30 limit. Right, tight one coming right. Get well over to the right for this, and as we go around, see how tight it is. I pull in tight about now. You see that because you can't quite see around the corner. Anything could be coming. Okay, 30 limit. Hazards left and right. Just after as soon as we got past those hazards on the right, I moved to the white line because there's nothing on the right at the minute, so I'm maximising that. National speed limit coming up, boom, hit straight up to the limit, no messing about. Oncoming traffic, middle of the lane, nicely done. Yeah, good positioning for this left-hander, and well out of the way of this oncoming traffic, great. good clearance with this oncoming traffic. Everything's looking really good. Now we've got some bends coming up. First one being a left-hander, oncoming traffic. As soon as we've passed in, move out so you can see around this bend then. Back past that drive, back over to the left. So you can just see down this bend. Oncoming traffic, so I'm keeping left. As soon as the last one's passed, I'm pulling out for the left-hander. This is looking good. Okay, oncoming traffic again. Split the difference between that and the drive on the left. Absolute perfection for these bends. Okay. Yeah, quite nicely positioned here. Yeah, really. We're at the right speed as indicated by the roadside speed indicator. Look out for pedestrians. We've got side roads, we've got oncoming traffic, but everything. Middle of the lane, always the right place to be when you've got so many different hazards to balance. And then quite rightly moved over a bit to the right to give you a bit more clearance from those drives to the left. Oncoming car here, look. Okay, so we're going to bear off to the left, just watching for this car, then after that it's clear, nicely timed, off to the left that we go. We've got a sharp right bend to the left coming up, over to the right so you can see around it. You can see it's clearly marked as it's sharp, so as pull right up, can you see how close into the left hand side I am? As you go around that bend, it's a blind corner, you can't see anything right, you don't know what's coming at you from the other side, so get well over to the left when you see those blind particularly blind left-handers. Right then, so hit the national speed limit and straight, oh nice clean overtake, brilliant, very very good. That's a textbook overtake, that was brilliant. Okay, so Humpback Bridge coming up apparently. Light change and off we go, brilliant. Nicely moved over for the oncoming traffic, sharp left-hander, swing round, tuck in tight, nicely done, all excellent. Lovely positioning for these sweeping bends, oncoming car, so give it a bit of clearance, that's great, well over to the left for the right-hander. More bends, first one being a right-hander, and you can see all the way around them, so again, absolutely spot on this. You're well out of the way for that oncoming car. Yeah, a little bit dozy pulling over for that one, but never mind. Now there's a garden centre to the left, get well over to the right, anything could pull out on you there. I know there's an oncomer. That's it. Okay. And again, you could have moved into the middle of the road for that oncomer. And another look. Can you see? See where I am in the middle of the lane? That looks like you are there for those bikes and things. That's better. Then we can move out, have a look round. Looking for the white lines to change to dotted. Let's come out. Could be obviously there was something oncoming. You probably saw it better than my camera did, but then I pulled out to have a look and there's nothing to be seen, so I'll just drop it back in again before the solid white line. Following position, but again we are looking for overtake opportunities here. Okay, just dropped into a 40, so we'll cruise along at that. Chance to check your speedo calibration anyway. Road to the left, so just have an oncoming car to the right, so down the middle of this lane is absolutely perfect. So we've got some more oncoming traffic, so we just have to balance the different priorities. Anyway, roundabout coming up. I usually move over to near to the white line at this point, so I can straight line that roundabout if the opportunity presents itself. There's plenty of cars, so just be wary of that as we approach. But nice and clear, off we go. You see national speed limit, as soon as we get over there, straight up to speed. Look out for oncoming traffic and driveways, but we're doing good there. And we're following this car, but to be fair to the car in front, he was also straight up to speed as well. So we are following. So more cars ahead. Now when the car that you're following in front gets sight of those, they are often tempted to slow down a little more if they don't fancy doing an overtake. It's a lot harder to overtake for a car than it is for a bike. So if he's going to slow down, he might give a few overtake opportunities for you. So I'm having a look, and you can see it's nice and clear. We went with a little drive to the left, but it wasn't indicated as a side road, so we just took it anyway, and we're rolling. Well over for the left-hand lane, bend to the right, so we move over to the left, swing round. What can we see outside of this BMW? Not quite as clear as I'd like it to be. There is an oncomer after he's gone. Let's just keep following more oncoming traffic, looking to left and right, looking for the auto, looking out, but now the solid white line, so we have to pop back in again. Okay, wait for that, round the next bend. We're looking at the white lines in front of the BMW. They're the dotted, pull out, take a good look. Once we've just passed that side road and we're past. You see, I just held back till I was alongside the side road. I could have gone a little bit earlier, but as soon as I got into an overtake position, I saw there was a road to my right. I held back a little bit. As soon as I was alongside it, I went likewise here. Just get through this junction and then pull straight out to the overtake position. If it's clear, go back in plenty of time for the solid white line. 2 to go. Following this one, and again, wait. So we've got solid white lines, we've got oncoming traffic, back into the dotted lines, pull out to take a look, it's clear and off. All the time, you can probably hear my engine is in the power band, so just squirt the throttle again and we're out for this one. That was a bad one. I left it in just to show you how not to do it. I pulled out when the arrows were telling me to pull over to the right. I'd got the red mist up by this point and I went anyway. That was a good example of a bad overtake. Don't want you to do too many like that one. And then it was too fast to slow down comfortably as we dropped into the 40 limit. Okay, as soon as I saw that oncomer, I was back into the middle of the end and back into the outside, especially we've got these driveways and things to the left. Stay right out till you can see around and then pull over. Right over to the left as we sweep round this next bend. National speed limit sign coming up. You can see my positioning as a little side road. I've moved over again and we're right straight up to speed, no messing about. Good position to see around this next bend and holding steady 60 for all these. These are fast sweepers and there's nothing in my way. Cyclist, look out as I pass a cyclist, just like that there's an oncomer. So you have to split the difference, assume you're going to get oncoming traffic. They could have been even closer over the line, so be prepared for those. And you get cyclists in that position. Right then, so again, taking a bit of time here, probably allowing everybody else just to catch up, having fitted those overtakes in. See the car on the left, so I'm right on that centre line. There is a drive on my right as well, but I'm trying to kind of split those two hazards. Okay, and again, middle of the lane for that oncoming. Just ease out to the white line again. Okay, so again we've got hazards to the right, I've moved over to the left. Lay-by to my left. Look out for the other exit for the lay-by again. Just split the difference between that and the oncoming car. Then we're right out to the centre lane again to see around this left-hander. Okay, oncoming. I've just moved over a touch and then because the bridge and everything straight back out again. See the speed limit coming up. It's uphill. I'm just shut the speed off and just slowed down to 30 as we hit it. It's a good practice. I don't believe I touched my brakes going into there. Just shut the throttle off and it just dropped to speed naturally. Okay, got roadworks ahead. This car's slowing down in front. Lights are at red and he stopped. So I'm just kind of pull up a bit behind him. I sometimes pull out there if he's a bit dopey getting away from the lights. I can zoom straight off, but I also think I waited for everybody else to catch me up at this point. I think he was smart off the line in any event. Following the middle of the lanes, we go through all the roadworks and things, and we've cleared that. And we're in a built-up area, 30 limit, I think. Just take our time. See the kids, so I give them plenty of clearance, just in case any of them decide to step out. Young people are not as road aware as the more experienced ones amongst us. Now you see, I hung down, but you see all this stuff on the road, it's like there might have been a diesel spill or something. I'm just making damn sure before I go on it that it looks dry and clear, and then off we go. Side road to me left, oncoming traffic reasonably well separated, but I'm still just going down the middle of the lane. We've got a parked car to get past oncoming traffic to split the difference as we drive between the two. See, we've got hazards again left and right. I'm just going down the middle of the lane, holding my speed and trying to just minimise the risk on both sides of me. Okay, park car. See, I've moved right over to the white line, and then there's an oncoming one, so I'm moving back over again. Not coming, excuse some of my dodgy commentary. I'm looking, it's a very small screen as I'm doing this, so I can't see maybe as clearly as when we flip it to full screen. Again, there's no chance of an overtake on this van at this point, so I'm holding well back. Maybe some traffic lights. Here we are, traffic lights at red ahead. Can you see he's slowing down? It's a wide lane, nothing too conflicting in the opposite lane, so I'm onto the white line, right down to the junction. Lights have changed, I'm in the right gear, and again we're straight through and away. Up to 40, again, middle of the lane, there's again hazards left and right. It's quite a wide road, this. Just drive down the middle of it. You've got a good view as far as you need to see ahead. You can see there's nothing, no hazards to my left, so, and there's lots of stuff on the right, so I'm moving even a little bit further over to the left just to maximise the safety distance for the stuff coming the other way. Pedestrian, I'm just moving over a little bit. Okay, so again the traffic's slowing right down to a wide road, good filter opportunity here. He had moved over for me. This one's also moved over. You can see there's some bollards and things in the middle of the road, so I'll just get past all them first. But I'm quite sure with the way he moved over there that he has actually seen me, and I'm just waiting till it's clear. Okay, we've got a nice bit of dotted space. Nothing want to use the right-hand lane there, so we'll take it. Road's getting wider as we approach this roundabout, so I'm taking the faster of the two lanes because I know I'm going to go straight on. Past sort of several cars here, looking at the roundabout, going to feel for the traffic, try and maintain a gap with the car in front so I can get straight away if I need. I'm just about done it. One car coming, I'm just going slow and then tucking behind him. Okay, exit the roundabout, still in the right hand lane, and we're going to go straight on at the next roundabout, which you can see signposted. Okay, so the lights are at red, I'm slowing down. Lots of stuff coming at me from the right hand side. I could have slowed down more for that roundabout than I did. Probably could have got away without stopping, but anyway, the lights are changing and we're off. Now as I came round here, I could just in my mirror see a ambulance, so I moved right over to the left hand side. The lights were at red and I'm just keeping well over to my left. We maximised the space for that ambulance. It was quite slow getting through the heavy traffic that was behind us. Then the lights change, and I thought the best thing you can do if there's ambulances like that, get out the junction, reduce the amount of traffic that he's got to plough through. And so I've just got through, kept over to my left, right up to my left till the ambulance could get past down that nice bit of clear road. Okay, then move back out again and resume my journey. Okay, then we're turning left here into McDonald's. That was a very good run by and large from what I saw. Hope you learned a bit from when I went to the front. But really, that was a very, when I was following you and we were seeing all those, fast sweepers and there's some quite complex bits of road, and you were perfect. Anyway, chance to show off some slow riding skills here. Pull right over to the left and a sharp U-turn, bring it round, and I'm going to park on that curb there, look. Okay. And we're done.